Hey YouTube, Freezing Video HD here. Today I'll be showing you guys how to get a PlayStation 1 emulator on your PC for free. Now many people want to do this these days. There are tutorials out there, some of them are really crappy, some of them are good. But I'm just going to give you my tutorial on how to do it, the most simple and straightforward way. Now I made an older video of this tutorial, but it was very, it just wasn't straightforward. Many people had questions about it on my older channel, so I'm just going to make a more updated version and teach you how to do it a simple and straightforward way. Alright, so the first thing you want to do, I would recommend, are making folders for every one of the things you will need. You will need a folder for your BIOS, you will need a folder for ECM, actually you will not need a folder for ECM tools, it already comes in one when you extract it. You will need a folder for your DLL file. I'll explain all this later. Just make a folder if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. Make a folder for your GPU, and make a folder for obviously ROMs and games like that. I already have one right here. Yeah, games for PS1 right there. Alright, so now I'm just going to teach you guys how to actually get this emulator. The first thing you want to do is obviously extract this into your folder if you made one. Drag and drop it in there and extract it, but I've already done that. As you can see, here it is. The game. I'm just going to launch it up through the emulator real quick so you guys get a look. It looks like this, very simple. But before you want to config, you have some things to do. What you first need to get is the BIOS for the game, for the emulator, so it will actually work. The BIOS you will need for this is this one right here. That's the one I downloaded, tested it, works just fine. But there are many other ones right here, as you can see. Just download that one, it'll download straight to your desktop, and it will be right here. Extract that, and then what you want to do is go ahead and take the file and place it into your BIOS folder in your ePSXe folder. As you can see, I've already placed mine in there, so it's ready to go. The next thing you want to do is go ahead and download this zlib.dll file. Some people have an error when they try to launch their ePSXe emulator, and it'll say you are missing this DLL. So just to be safe, go ahead and download it. It's just for later terms too, in case it happens later on. Just go ahead and download it and just place it in your folder. I mean, it's as easy as that, and it just prevents further problems from happening in the future. The next thing you want to do is obviously get your GPU plugin. You can, just depending on which version you're running of operating system, Windows or Linux, just click which one you are. I'm Windows, so I downloaded that one. And what you want to do with that, it should be right here on your desktop, but I've already put it in my folder. What you want to do is go to the folder plugins, obviously. When you extracted it, just take all the files and drag them in here. Simple as that. And not as hard. And the last thing you want to do is obviously get ROMs. You can get ROMs from Paradise, a great site to get ROMs from. I recommend. I went ahead and downloaded Spyro to test the game for you guys. I believe it's in this folder. Yes, it's right there. So yeah, let's go ahead and actually set up the emulator now. What you want to do is go to config and just go down the list. I mean, that's what I do. So start from video. What you want to do is this little area right here should be blank. What you want to do is just go ahead and drop down box and click the plugin, sorry I couldn't think of a word, that you downloaded. The next thing you want to do is go to sound. Actually, the sound already should be preset, but there are other sound plugins out there that make it sound so much better. I've downloaded one, can't remember what it was called, but it was very high quality, so if you want a sound plugin that's way better than the one that comes standard with this emulator, you can go ahead and download that later. The next thing you want to actually configure, and the last thing, is the BIOS. Obviously, this says select BIOS. All you want to do is take your BIOS, extract it, or you've already done that, put it in your folder, and what you want to do is select, and you want to go to your desktop, if that's where your folder is. Wherever your ePSXe folder is, go to your desktop, your folder, BIOS, and just click the BIOS, and click OK. And you're good to go. And that should be it. The last thing you want to do obviously before you start playing games is configure your gamepad. Now mine is already configured because I've been playing with this emulator for a while now. I already have all my stuff set up, so as you can see, it's going to probably work properly. I know it will actually. The final step you guys obviously want to do is start playing games. Now the game I'll be testing for you guys on this emulator is Spyro the Dragon, the first one. Now, there is something I need to explain to you guys that might happen to you in the future that has happened to me. It is called ECM Tools. Well, this is the fixed something that happens. ECM Tools, what it does is if you get a .ecm file and when you download a certain ROM or something, it's not supported on the ePSXe emulator. So what you need to do is get ECM Tools so it will turn that ECM file into a .bin file, the only file that ePSXe supports. Now what you need to do is go into ECM Tools if you happen to get an ECM file sometime. go to ECM Tools, just drag your file into unECM, and it should make your file into a .bin file and put it somewhere on your desktop. It's that easy. It's not even that lot of explaining. Just wanted to let you guys know, just in case you get into that problem, so not as many questions come my way. I'll help any of you with any questions you have. You can email me. I'm just future reference, because it happened to me within the first month I got this emulator. Alright, so now I'll be testing the game for you guys. What you want to do is go to File, Run ISO, go to wherever your games are on your computer, and click the .bin file as right here. It's usually the larger file, and always is the larger file. So go ahead and click Open, and let's see if it works. As you can see, guys, it's working just fine. Like I said, it would work just fine if you did all the steps I showed you. So now all you have to do is go on Emu Paradise and start downloading some ROMs. Thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, or nowadays like. It would mean a lot to me. Please request any video you want of tutorials or gameplay. I will do it. I'm just trying to get this channel up and started. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a nice day.